Story time, you feel me? Just gonna light up a cigarette real quick. Just came home from work. Some kites, you know what I mean? I'll smoke some squares. It's for squares. But at any rate, I don't know, just spurred to chit chat real quick. Just relay some information that might be helpful by relaying my experience as I do oh so well. So this story is, I would say, 7 years in the making. 7 years is a sign of completion, and it's been a long journey to get me here. So let's go back in time, probably about 2009, 2010. Fresh college dropout, like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying, from Tennessee State. It's kind of bouncing around, couch to couch, basement to basement. It's kind of dealing with people on the so-called conscious level feel that were just a little too dark, you know. One thing I can say about my life, the cockroach, you know who cockroach is if you understand my lingo and know what I'm talking about. Because he's a bitch. He's been trying to take me out since birth, feel me? He's never going to do it because, like I say, God got me, you feel me? It's just, you know. Anyway, let me get on that later. 2010. I hopped around from like Nashville, where I dropped out of college from. Ended up in like Savannah, GA. I moved back home with kind of aspirations of getting the fuck away from home. Like I just got tired of pressing reset, right? So I'm with my mom, helping her with the mustard seed. It's when the mustard seed, you know, her nonprofit was like in its origins. You know, she finally got her first site. It was at a nice church, and we're at this nice church, and it was this young female prophetess that my mom used to talk about all the time. I'm thinking this chick like an older, I don't know, cougarish looking chick. You know, my mind was always in the gutter. So my mom was like, "Yes, this young lady, she's very powerful spiritually. I think y'all should chat. You be saying you on that conscious shit. Why don't you holler at her?" I'm like, "Bet. I gotta help you anyway, so I might as well kill two birds with one stone." So I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a regular conversation. Okay, meet this young lady. She finding a glass of wine. I'm talking about pregnant in a motherfucker though. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was just caught up in her beauty, but it wasn't really her beauty. It was like her aura. You know, she looked real earthy. You know, very young but very passionate. When I say young, she was like 26, right? And she read my energy at the door. She knew I was trying to get at her, you know? And the whole time I was introducing myself, I was in my Mac Daddy Denzel mode, just trying to spit game, just really trying to get her, because like that's how drawn I was to her. Not really sexually, it's just like, yo, you know, I need to kick it, right? She shut me down from the gate. "Hey, I'm married, I'm pregnant. I know what you're thinking. It's nothing like that." I'm like, "What you talking about? What you one of them read your mind type prophetesses?" She was like, "Nah." She's like, "When I prophesize, I just give people what they want to hear at the time. I probably won't remember it. But we can start. I can just pray over you real quick and we can begin." I'm like, "Bet." So she pulled me to the tabernacle, you know, away from everything. And she prayed on me real hard. I'm talking about like, she prayed on me so hard she lost her keys. So she was like, "Man, where my keys at?" So she started looking for her keys, and she was talking to God like, "God, tell me where my keys at." I'm like, "Oh, she a fraud. Show her ass out of here," in my head, you know. Because first impression is everything with me. So I doubted her from the beginning. Didn't even give her a shot, right? It was ignorant. So she was like, first off, because I was on my way moving to Vegas, like, put in my head I was moving to Vegas. I had already got everything planned. I was getting the fuck up out of Chicago because, keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? I was in the streets a little too rough, folking a little too hard. So, on the hustle tip, nothing else. But at any rate, she was like, "First off, you coming back home." So she said that shit, "You a fraud. Get out of here. I'm already moving to Vegas. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. How the fuck am I going back home?" Like, you know what I'm saying? My dilemma at the time was I had dropped out. I had no money to get back in. I think it was like $4,000 to get back in school. I ain't had that. I mean, can't cough money. Like, I ain't got no family. I don't come from deep pockets. Feel me? So everything after that was womp, womp, womp. She said, you're going to go from place to place, East Coast to the West Coast. But she was just like, nothing is going to change. Everything's going to be the same. She's like, you're going to come home. She was like, you're going to find your purpose. She was like, you're going to find the love of your life. And she was like, it was meant for you to come back home. She's like, oh, you're going to go to Vegas and shit. She's like, but you're also going to go somewhere else. And she was like, you're going to come back home at the end of the day. And she talked a lot about, like, me staying grounded in my foundation, not steering too far away from church, things of that sort. So I leave, fall into the traps of doom and gloom. Okay, I got caught up in that 212 Nubaru shit. This wasn't even 212 yet. It was like 210, 211. When I say I was looking at the internet, at them, you know, American Holocaust, you know what I'm saying? Concentration camps, I mean, which is real and shit. But you know what I mean? It ain't really got shit to do with me right now. Plus, that's doom and gloom. I can't feed into that shit. I fed into that shit. Really believe that a fucking brown dwarf, Planet X, was going to come, get reignited by the sun. It was going to pass Earth like a flyby, like it does every certain amount of years. We about due for one. And it's going to be fucked up cataclysms and shit. Like the world's going to end. That's why I was getting my powers. Like I was fucking with a group of really slick pre-magicians. You know what I'm saying? Pre-warlocks. I didn't really know what they was on because they was my niggas. It was black. Like I say, my own kind has set me up before any other race, before any other person. And since they was like me, like I say, I used to meditate with them, chant with them. That's how I found my, I got holy seals. You know what I'm saying? Like authentic dragon blood holy seals. You know what I'm saying? Like I got magic relics. I don't use them. They're just there for me to look at and just ponder because I ain't finna go that deep. You know what I mean? So they went left field. They went rogue. They had me under the impression, because this is the impression they was under, that the world was going to end. They used to tell me shit like, how are you going to defend your family against tanks and shit? If the American Holocaust happened right now, you know what I'm saying? You need to learn how to use your mind like a telephone. You need to learn how to, you know what I'm saying? Basically, they was just telling me to get my X-Men on. I tell y'all to get y'all X-Men on, but it's on like a Trinitized Ascension, mental, spiritual thing. You know what I mean? They were talking about pure pinnacle-wise, like pure physical, to where these motherfuckers are making energy balls out their hands. They're trying to levitate. They're trying to walk on water. Real shit. I went one time. We was fucking around with holy seals. See, I don't fuck with magic because I can't. Like I say, I don't want to open the door because I don't know what's going. Well, like I don't know how to close them doors. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to learn how to open this shit. I don't know how to close the door. I'm sure you gotta close the door too. I tiptoe. I don't get too deep. I don't get butt naked. I don't get in the water. I stay on the beach. I'm on land, but I come to the beach and dip my toe in the water every now and then, but I don't dive deep in those waters like infinite waters. Hell no. So basically, I got caught up in this notion the world was going to end. So I don't really have shit to live for. Not saying I was suicidal. It was just more so like, fuck am I going to finish college for? Why? I mean, it was like my thought on the future at that time was very bleak. I didn't think the world was going to be another 20 years. It's going to last another 20 years. I got so caught up in that shit. So I ended up moving to Vegas. It was too real out there. They had my bread and none of that shit, so I had to get the fuck up out of there ASAP. I was there about maybe 6-7 months. You know what I'm saying? When I left Vegas, I was going to a job interview. I was in a suit because I'm from Chicago. Nigga, we got to be fresh. I mean, I'm making the first impression, right? But the buses out there ain't like Chicago. Them bitches don't run every 15 minutes. When I say I sweated out my suit, like armpit sweat, collar gone, bacon collar, like, by the time I made it to the interview, it was pointless for me to walk in there. I ain't had no car. I was playing house. It's a bad situation. So I got up out of there and went to D.C. Love D.C. cuz got a little too comfortable in D.C. You know what I'm saying? I love D.C. in so many ways. I got a whole D.C. rant, but it's like, you know, I wasn't doing nothing. And the Masons was on me hard. Ha! Freemasons on me hard. Illuminati was on me hard. Like, they really wanted a nigga. I think they really seen the nigga potential then. But I really wasn't on the line and none of that shit. I ain't getting on the line to this year. Feel me? Carrying on. I ended up back home. Selling crack like a motherfucker, bro. Goofy shit, right? Women telling you, get you one. Fuck with one. Because telling you, they all another dimension. 2 good women took me in. They helped me. Got for me to go to college. You know what I'm saying? That $4,000 I kept telling people, I ain't got no money. What the fuck? I'm gonna call $4,000 out my ass. Shorty that's one nice chick who was sad. She's like, yo, I'm tired of you saying that shit here. They go $4,775. Go take your ass to Nashville. Get your motherfucking transcript. I had to pay $4,775 for a fucking transcript. To go to Chicago State? And nobody wants to go to Chicago State. That's a fucking transplant school. So I went there, got the fuck out the streets. This is around 211. Was there a whole semester. My twin was there too. And the whole time I was going through my shit, he was going through his shit. Okay? I'm gonna make this reading kind of brisk because I'm ranting a lot. He was going through his shit. I moved from D.C., Washington, D.C., back home to Illinois, to 113th and Champlain. My twin, this whole phase, when I'm going through all this shit, he going through some shit too. I ain't gonna tell you his business, but it's more so a personal thing, a dolo thing, right? So he moved from Denver, Colorado, D.C., back home to 113th and like Parnell. We moved on the same street, to a pinnacle like a motherfucker. Okay? First time I seen my twin, it was a wrap. Like I seen him before. I got a video where I'm explaining that journey. Check it out. I'm wearing this little fit right here. Just type in my twin flame story. You'll check it out. I ain't gonna get into depth because I'm talking about it there. Just really trying to paint this picture for y'all. Signs and synchronicities. He's a fire sign. I'm a fire sign. He's basically a male reflection of my mother. And he's a male, like basically an older version of me. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in the same block, went to the same street, went to rival high schools. You know what I'm saying? You end up in the same class, same space. Even that is weird. How we even ended up in the same space. We wasn't like that was not meant to happen. But everything happens for a reason, basically. And when Shorty said the love of my life, I thought it was a female. Or shit. I'm gonna tell you this rant, and I'm gonna keep it moving. My twin flame situation is tailor-made for me. And it comes from my background. My childhood. All my drama, all my issues. He's a reflection of that. He's the outcome of that. Exactly who my twin is exactly what the fuck I've been missing my whole life. Just like a father, though. Big void that I had. He slid right into that bitch. But he abandons me, like, in kind of my whole abandonment issues, he adds to it. He does me just like I was done when I was a shorty. Like, it's like the same repeat, but I'm an adult going through the same shit. And from that, once I realized that, boom, I got into analyzation mode. Once I seen all these similarities in me and him, I got into analyzation mode. Once I seen that this shit was way bigger than me, way bigger than him, I got into analyzation mode. And from these analyzation mode, it's like I caught feelings. Like we two a cut for real. Like I say, lovers no shit like that. So it's not the equivalent of me like being with him, wanting to be with him physically, sexually. Like if he's not with me, I'm gonna die type shit. But his feelings more so like, because I'm a man, he's a man, we're straight. It's more so like this. He's 30 years older than me. One day he's gonna be like I say, old as dirt. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any children. I'm really like the only family he has. Plus I'm a surrogate son. So at the end of the day, it's like I'm gonna be there during a time where he's really gonna need someone the most. Right? Aside from that, I'm the son he never had. He's the father I never had. Right? Aside from that, we do got some weird ass feelings that do intermix with that, but we both deal with that as it comes. That was new for me, but I'm more open-minded than he is. As far as trying to make a female my twin flame, I tried. Hard as shit. Once again, you don't force things. Things click. The similarities that I had with some women, it wasn't nowhere near the signs and synchronies that I had with my twin. However, it's women that can finish my sentences. It's women that I got such a mental connection with. They can read my mind. Finish, like, really read my mind and shit. So, I've had false signs. I've never had a false twin. You feel me? But it was just my need to try to be so normal in this whole love thing. Trying to make this twin flame fit into a whole mix that wasn't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? It was purpose for my twin to be exactly who he is. It was purpose for us to meet each other in the same way. Even for my significance to him. My significance to him is way more complex than his significance to me. That's why it hits him harder in levels. Because I look like him, like the type of motherfucker I am is who he used to be. That's why it hurts even more. He's really looking at a mirror. He's really looking at a mirror. That's why it hurts more. Seeing a young version of yourself doing shit that you never could accomplish. He was a burden on his parents coming up because he was a hard-headed ass motherfucker. Me, I've been nothing with a blessing in my family. I'm more independent. I'm saying I took over my family crib the right way. The hard-working right way. He's, like I say, he's sad. He got a lot of luck in his life. He just came up on shit. He had a lot of platforms. I'm not saying his life's easy. All I'm saying is we came up different but kind of the same. Soon I seen something that was bigger than what the fuck this situation was. I got on point right then and there. I knew from the gate it was meant for me to meet him. This is a situation that's so new, but I know I got to play it out the way I do it. But I'm a natural analyzer, so that's why it was natural for me to really take what the situation was and roll with it. How that prophetess knew that this shit was going to happen and the manner it was going to happen is beyond me. I caught her and met her back right at that same church. And I was like, yo, everything you said came to pass. Do you remember what you told me? She said, nah. Same way I'll be telling clients now. I don't even remember the reading I did yesterday, and we vibed. Like I said, that's God. So at the end of the day, please be 301. Because if she wasn't on her 301 business, you know what I'm saying? I really wouldn't have got in my mind and really analyzed this in the manner that I did. You don't know who live you're going to touch. You don't know who you're really going to give the right message to. Shorty was really like an oracle and gave me the message. Like I say, this whole twin flame shit was 7 years in the making. Really, I'm in my 20s, 2012. Right? Here it is, 2018. And like I say, as far as this journey, it's been a long one. You know what I mean? It's really got worse. The higher I get up, the further me and my twin pull apart. But at the end of the day, it's like you climb out the crab bucket. Gotta leave his ass there until he wants to come out himself. But he's got a path and he's got shit he's got to get on, just like I got a path and shit that I got to get on. So to really put it in kind of technical terms of how I feel about my twin, for those that's confused and shit like that, it's like no, it's not like a heterosexual situation to where like I gotta have you know, I understand, I feel that energy when I do these cards. But the energy that I got towards him, being in separation, it's more so shit like he's my hero. Real shit. My twin is my hero. Like, if you ask me who my hero was, it's him. If you ask me who my role model is, it's him. Fucked up as he is. But I have to, like, it's a reason why he's my role model. It's a reason why he's my hero. That motherfucker's my knight in shining armor, for real. Mine. Not in a whack way. Just in a real, sincere, loyal way. Almost like, and they were gay as fuck, but like Greek senates and their young apprentices and shit. Like a Jedi and a Padawan, it's like that. Master and apprentice. He has to have been a master because I was an apprentice at one time. Now I'm the master. I was a Padawan at one time. Now I'm a Jedi. I had a good master. And that's my twin. All right. Just all I wanted to relay real quick. Let me get to this quick message. This divine feminine situation. And yes, I am a divine feminine. And while I pick out these cards, let me tell you how I got to the whole divine feminine thing. I'm a twin. Okay, my twin sister, she was always the masculine one. When I was a shorty, look, I was soft. My sister used to fight my fights. My sister used to teach me how to fight. My sister taught me how to ride my bike. My sister taught me how to tie my shoe. My sister taught me how to throw a football. My sister taught me how to shoot a ball. My sister taught me how to do boy shit. As a boy, I was a soft-ass crybaby, skinny, small, scrawny. My sister was big. Beastie. She was twice my size. She used to whoop my ass. And it's like I taught her feminine shit. I wasn't like switching I wasn't on no gay shit at all. It was just natural. I used to do my sister's hair. Cause this bitch used to put her shit in a ponytail and rock like a fucking Jordan hat or a Kango hat or like one of them old school old man hats. Like they was a tomboy to the extreme. She's a diva now. You look at her now and you wouldn't even see a slick a tomboy in this, but it's kind of like that. So it's just like, I used to dress her. Like, yo, wear this. I think that nigga that you like might fucking holler at you since you kind of at least look decent today. You know what I mean? I gave her some shit as we was young. She gave me shit as we was young. As I got bigger and we evened out in size, things began to switch. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, I grew up with a single mother. You know what I'm saying? Number of women around me. I'm the only man in my family that didn't have a father. Only man in my family that didn't have a father. And repeat that shit. Out of all the generations, motherfuckers in my family, I'm the only man. Only man in my family that have a father. My brother had his dad. Thus, the only man, right? So that was some shit. I ain't gonna tell you the whole daddy issues father project, but like I said, at the end of the day, being raised by a mother, single mother, kind of has a way of rubbing off. Luckily, she wasn't raising no bitch. Because that came out kind of perfect. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I say, having a twin sister, feminine energy all around me. And I adopted that shit. I'm a good dude. I was a gangster. I'm still a gangster, but I'm a good dude. I got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? I got a nurturing personality. I was a nurse for fucking 5 years, man, doing shit that the average man wouldn't even have the fucking pride or the balls or the fucking humility to do. I'm a natural empath, you know what I'm saying? You see how I am in these videos? I just look like this, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, God be telling me, He reveals things to me. You see it in my face when things pop in my head while I'm doing these videos. Reading starts in 20 minutes, whatever. Just want to kind of throw some tidbits out. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you got to get to know me. You got to get to really know who you're talking to. You talk to a man who's really the only man in his household. You talk to a man who really had to learn how to be a man by his motherfucking self. Talking to a man who, you know what I mean, got taught by a woman, man, shit. Talking to a man who got taught by a woman, man, shit. Whether it was my sister, my mama, my grandma, my grandpa was around, but like I say, so many kids. I didn't say I got left out, but I do got deep ass abandonment issues. But like I said, at the end of the day, everybody got their own issues. As long as you acknowledge them and work on them, it's inner work. When I say do your inner work, everything I just told you, like daddy issues, abandonment issues, voids, all that shit, that's inner issues. You got to get on them shits. All right, let's give it the reading. Why feminine? This is what's this? The 18th through 25th. Happy Turkey Day too. Got the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Two of Swords. Ten of Wands is ending something you're very passionate about, feminine, and it's like you on the fence about something that you know you have to end, or you on the fence about something that already ended. It's like either it's ending, crumbling right in front of your eyes, not in a doom and gloom way, but just it's about that time. It was something you're passionate about, but like I say, it's like going to bed with you and your cousins at a, I don't know, slumber party, sleepover, or whatever. All things must end. And things are ending. So let me pick another card to really clarify what that is. Seven of Pentacles. Like I say, Seven of Pentacles. You got to rearrange things in your life. These are people. Rearranging friends. Like I say, getting a new hairstylist. Getting a new person to do your feet. Because like I say, people energy be negative and toxic as hell. And you don't know who negative and toxic as hell. People wear fucking masks. Well, Decepticon is out here. And this is in your madness too. Decepticons around you. And in the case of this is in regards to you. Decepticon, spoiler alert, this Decepticon is in regards to you, Divine Feminine. And it's in front of your celebration. I just take this as raining on your parade. Someone raining in your parade. Like a hater. Just smell like a hater to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to get a new ling. Get somebody out your hair. I don't know nobody doing your hair that don't like your ass. Just think about the energy. Think about the energy transfer on that. Yeah. Whether that's your feet, whatever. Just because that's your friend don't mean she really your friend. Especially for the women, man. Y'all. I pray for my daughter out here in these streets. But yeah, things got to end. You're kind of on the fence about things ending, or you're on the fence about knowing you need to end things, but you got to end them. Got to switch some shit around. Seven of Pentacles. And this Seven of Pentacles bring me to a good rant. It's going to be very quick. It's like studies show that your income is the means of 4 or 5 of your best friends. Which made sense. Because at the time I was at my worst, I was around super broke, thirsty, grimy, robbing, stealing motherfuckers. So that's when I really had no money. When I went to college, my friend circle kind of not upgraded because I'm still around broke motherfuckers around Chicago State. But it was like the potential was a little better. You know what I mean? I was in work study. Found little ways to make income. It wasn't shit like I got going on now. But it's like, fast forward to now. I got millionaire friends. 1% of associates. In the midst of people that's doing their shit that I'm getting mentored by, groomed by. You know what I mean? I don't got friends like that as it is. I don't even think I got 4. I don't even say I got 4 friends. I think I do. That's all I got. Like 4 friends. You know what I'm saying? I can really say friends. I don't throw that word around a lot. But like I say, my people in my life and my friends have changed to where that average and that means is a little bit higher now, and it shows. Message. Bottom line, we got this 4 of Wands, home, Zion. being clarified by the Two of Wands. That's the Divine Masculine's role, which is the stabilization. But since this is your reading, Divine Feminine, I just take this as like, you got to go home and you got work to do. I just take this Two of Wands as work to do. Some shit you got to stabilize in Zion. And let me pick another card because there's 2 ways I can go with that. Ace of Swords, a big-ass decision. Or courage, strength, authority, dominion to kind of point things in the right direction. So this is the energy of like, you a groundskeeper at, I don't know, a building, nursing home, community center, whatever. It's after hours, but you're always on call. They spring a leak. You're the person they call to fix leaks at, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning. It's like your job is the groundskeeper at the end of the day. You are the person that they call for that spot. So in reality, that place is home. It's home because you sleeping at your home in your bed at 2 in the morning, and now you got to get out your bed and go to where obviously you have to be to stabilize something. This is important. Springing a leak, you got to stabilize that. Upgrade is getting better pipes, so you ain't got to stabilize shit. Two of Wands is this a rusty ass pipe you've been stabilizing. If you really look at that term, going home to fix something, like I say, if you really look at Zion, the way it was set up in the Matrix, it was ran by computers. Obviously, appliance computers, because, you know, the motherfuckers didn't have brains and shit. Otherwise, they would have took Zion over, but it was like they had to be maintained. So if a fucking machine breaks down in Zion, whoever the fuck is the person that fixed the air filter machine in Zion, they better get their ass the fuck up and do their job for the sake of the race. It's important. That's why that Ace of Swords is there. A big ass decision or a big ass move. It's important and imperative you go home. Feminine. Coming to the situation. Divine Feminine, you in regards to yourself coming to the situation. You got the 4 cups, you in the world. 4 cups is the world card. Being clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. This is communication. So it's like you want to talk to somebody in the world. Let's expand on that energy. 8 of Pentacles. This is the pay the bill card. It's like, but you're getting 8 up though. Because we got 2 8s. You're getting 8 up. And 8 up ain't good. But this ain't bad either. So it's ugly. Divine Feminine. It's like you in a world with no one to talk to, but you being a diva about it. It's like you in a world with no one to really share your true, passionate thoughts with. Because like I say, everybody clones, fake, sheep. It's hard to find somebody that's real. It's hard to have a real, meaningful conversation. It's fucked up. The average conversation that I have as a man is different because I'm a man. Men talk about dumber shit. Dumber shit. It's the feminine me talking, right? Motherfuckers talk about sports, which I don't give a fuck about. I don't know shit about sports. Real shit. I play NBA 2K 2016. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck in time. You can't ask me who the new rookie is or who hot in the game. I don't know shit. If it ain't Bulls, I don't give a fuck about it. If it ain't D-Rose, I don't give a fuck about it. It's not a Chicago player playing on the team. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care either. So I look stupid when niggas talk about sports because I'm quiet as fuck. Listening to, I don't know, an old school jam that I hear. Or looking at a fucking book that someone's reading that's a good book, but they're not even reading it. And it's just like, damn. That's the shit I be on when niggas be talking sports. I just tune out. Bitches. I can talk about bitches all day. Excuse my French, but niggas talk about bitches all day. I can talk about that. I don't really get to talking because I get to shut a lame-ass nigga life down. So it's like, half the shit ain't worth my conversation out here. I am a divine feminine too. So when I go on my smoke breaks, like I say, people talk about doom and gloom. I used to be on that doom and gloom shit. I just told you about that in the intro. I ain't on that shit no more. I don't even waste my time when niggas is talking like that. I just smoke my cigarette and get the fuck on. Oh, it's hard. You know, this person sucks. Life, you know, it's bills and debt and school loans and... Hey, you're quiet. Why you ain't saying nothing? Y'all ain't talking about shit in my head. Unless it comes out. Because shit just fly out my mouth. Y'all ain't talking about shit. I'm not going to waste my time with a meaningless conversation. Now, if y'all talking about, I don't know, love, commerce, business, politics, I'll hop in a politics conversation. I know about politics more than I know about sports. But anyway, It's like you can't find nobody classy to talk to. And that shit's starting to be weak sauce. Now, coming to the situation, you got the King of Pentacles being classified by the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like, going back to what I was saying up here. It's like you a king, but it's like everybody around you are yes men, you know, clones. They just enable what you do. They really don't have true opinions. Because everything that come out their mouth is going to be appeasing to the king. You really can't find nobody that's going to keep it real. Like you, boy! You know, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with your ass. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for people like that in the world right now. These are pentacles. And it's like you downgraded yourself. This is the equivalent of like, you a boss. And everybody is kind of intimidated by you. But they don't know you cool yet. Because the business just started. It's like the first couple days and shit. And it's like you step out your professional phase to the, hey, what's up, guys? I'm cool. I know I'm your boss, but hey, we're going to have casual Fridays. Let's turn up real quick. Drinks on me. And it's like you kind of step out of professional phase real quick to get into social phase real quick for the sake of doing something. You don't really need to be friends with them. They're your workers. I mean, if I was a boss, fuck a friend shit. I wouldn't get on that, especially not that early. The only way you'll get on that is if you really just need some people to kick it with, or you really just tired of really going home by yourself, or not having friends. Like I say, you just need some people to holler with in the world, but classy people. Because like I say, you just need people that spark your interest on the same shit you want. That's the madness to the whole. You want to talk, you know, to somebody real. As far as you, feminine, in regards to yourself in the feminine realm, you're by yourself. 5 of Cups. Akon, Mr. Lonely. But you're not like, yeah, let's keep it where it's at. Because this is more direct. You are more lonely. Like, you're classy. You got the pay the bell energy. But like I say, deep down, it's like, by yourself, man. It's all good. 10 of Pentacles. It's all good. This is you in regards to yourself. It's all good. You just feel a little, not lonely, but could be lonely, but just more so isolated by yourself. Divine Feminine. That's how I'm feeling. I actually got the day off. I'm working Monday, so I get the day off tomorrow, but I'm going to spend it doing reading. Because I need to catch the fuck up. Number one. But number two, say I ain't got no family. I could go to Bloomington with my mom and shit, but I ain't shit in Blue Mill. That's what we call Bloomington. Blue Mill. I ain't shit in Blue Mill. Feel me? If I go down there, I'm going to just spend some money. Smoke all my trees up. Spend all my bread and then come back. Like, damn, you know what? I should have stayed. Because I know I'm coming right back that morning because I don't stay in Bloomington normal no more than 24 to 48 hours. Because in small towns are dead, man. I don't know why people still live there and stay there. But at any rate, it's like, you know, I'm kind of dolo. I'm about to go actually. Oh, my mom ain't watching. Kind of blew her off to chill in Chicago. She wanted me to come with her, but it was like, you know what I mean? I'm finna go probably, I'm gonna eat with another family. Not because I want to be with another family and not my own. It's just I've been there before. I know they're gonna burn they deep. And that's the atmosphere I'm looking for, what they got going on. Which is more churchy, which I hated at my house, but my house ain't even churchy no more. It used to be like, we were there, I know I'm renting like a lot. It used to be like we was the outcast bad kids. So it's like when it come to eat time, whether it's fucking Christmas, Veterans Day, whatever, family around, it's like I'm part of this 2 sides of the family. And we split right before we eat. It's like one group go have church, and we go have church too. But you know what I'm saying? We pulling it up, having a couple, you know what I mean? A little sippy and shit. Turning up, you know what I'm saying? Turning up. And you can tell by the names too. It's crazy because people that's in the church group is people like Pearly May, you know what I'm saying, Martha, you know what I'm saying, Darlene, you know what I'm saying, like Van, Violet, old school, true names, you know what I'm saying, and the motherfuckers that's in the kicker crew is my family members like Poncho, Cookie, TC, Jab, D.Boom, you know what I'm saying, like. it's a whole different dynamic. And it's like I kind of miss that. Death kind of changed that because it always does. So, like I say, I'm finna kick it with a whole family that ain't even my bloodline. I ain't finna hang with the Sterlings, man. Shit real. It's all good, though. But I'm kind of dolo. You know, I wish it was kind of more family-oriented. I kind of had a better option, more family-wise for this holiday. At the end of the day, it's all good. Because I'm sure going to be 10 of Pentacles. I got to get y'all right. Y'all got me square, so I got to get y'all square. So, it's business at the end of the day. I ain't tripping. It's just... Even like now, like I wish I really had my twin. Usually me and my twin probably kick it today. Because like I say, he's old. He's outlived most of his family. I'll be dolo in the family too. We just go kick it and do dumb shit. You know, so. As far as the madness to all that, we got the Decepticon here being clarified by the Six of Wands. And it ain't somebody raining on your parade. This is you raining on your own parade. Because this is you in a feminine role. Don't rain on your own parade, feminine. Do what I'm doing. Like I say, I'm going to just choose to kick it with a whole nother family just to get a whole nother experience. I really don't know what to expect, but it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to get my chitlins from my coworker because, you know what I'm saying? No, it's going to be fire! I'm going to pick that up Friday. But at any rate, don't rain on your own parade. You know, put your big girl drawers on, put your work hat on, and just smile. You know, you don't feel like smiling. Because that's how I'm going to be. If it's dead, it's like I'm stuck. Because that shit all in Schomburg. All in Schomburg, too. So, and I ain't driving out there. So, like I say, I'm going to be doing my thing. But I'm going to definitely stay strong, do my thing, do my time. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's fun. If it's not, then I'll probably be in the cut somewhere doing readings on my phone. Or if I bring my laptop, I'll do that while I'm waiting or something. Because this ain't like, they don't turn up at all. See, over here where I'm going, it's just the church group. That's it. There is no other alternative group. I wish it was. It sure ain't. But I sure need to be somewhere out of trouble this holiday in Chicago. So I'm not going to rain on my own parade. Just going to do me. Can't nobody do me like me. You dig what I'm saying? Now, feminine. You guard yourself in as far as the feminine. I mean the masculine role. Got the Eight of Pentacles being clarified by the Ten of Swords. I got to pick another card because there's too many ways I can go with that. So, take this in two ways. Divine Feminine. I think I said this already. Eight of Pentacles. You plant a good seed, you get a good fruit. Plant a bad seed, you get a bad fruit. If it's a bad fruit in your crop, eliminate it so you can not destroy your harvest. This is doing shit you know you're supposed to be doing. Because you know what happens if you don't do the shit you're supposed to be doing. So you're living off experiences and you learning from the last mistake you made to make sure you do it right this time. That's what the whole Eight of Pentacles is for, right? Now, we got the Ten of Swords right here. Being clarified by the King of Wands. That's the Divine Masculine. And this is the masculine role. And this is you. This isn't madness at all. Divine Feminine. You in regards to the masculine. Look. I said it in the last reading. And the reading before that. At this point, there should be no reason, okay, for you to be throwing any Ten of Swords up to your masculine at this point. Honestly, that shit stopped in October. Ten of Swords, I just take that as October. What month is this? 11. What year is this? 11. I told you in fucking March, I think. I'm like, by the end of 2018, which is the year of union, it's going to be in my book too. It's a big excerpt from my book. By the end of the year, and it ain't even finished yet. That's why I'm doing these readings, these specials. That's why I'm getting into the collective. I ain't doing this just for the money. Like I say, I'm getting into the collective, tapping into the collective, really. Tapping into the collective, really analyze it for my book. Okay? The energies that people are going through. And I'm seeing in November, motherfuckers is hectic, boy. I'm hectic. I just got a good poised way. I got my mask on. But inside, I feel just like y'all. Don't think I'm not. Okay? I said it before. At this point, there's no reason for your divine masculine to be fucking your mood up, emotions up, triggering you. Unless you just met him and this is the year y'all met and y'all still in recognition phase. That's why I gotta do a twin flame and that's why I gotta do a twin flame and recognition. That there saying that shit just spurred me. I gotta do a twin flame and reunion, recognition, and union for that simple fact of things you need to be looking for and knowledge I need to drop on that. But as far as this divine feminine reading, hey, at this point I'm telling you, should be no freaking reason for you to be throwing up the Ten of Swords to your masculine. And if you do, why? I guarantee you, at this point, if you're throwing up Ten of Swords to your masculine, I'm pretty sure it's because of a selfish reason, not a selfless one. Let me repeat that. If you're throwing Ten of Swords up at your masculine at this point, I'm pretty sure it's for a selfish reason, not a selfless one. Even if it was a selfless act of throwing a Ten of Swords to your masculine, at this point, it wouldn't even make sense. In fact, you throwing up the Ten of Swords to your masculine at this point is motherfucking definitely a sure shot way to kind of stall your growth, your journey right now. Okay? That's what that tells me. This tells me at this point, it should be no reason for you to throw the Ten of Swords up to your masculine. If you do, you're going to be planting a bad seed. Okay? You have a harvest. And repeat that. You have a harvest. That means you've learned from this experience. If you haven't, whose fault is that? It's not your masculines. If you ain't taken advantage and gained from this situation, it's not your masculine's fault. It's your fault. Once again, accountability has to come up at one point. You're almost over. He cannot still be triggering you at this point. He cannot. I ain't trying to hear it. Maybe these other psychics, they can hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. At this point, there's no excuse for it. So, don't do it. Ten of Wands. That's why the Ten of Wands is up top. And it's something you're passionate about. So your passion for him, your passion for him, in the need to want him physically so bad, in the need to feel like he's supposed to complete you, in the need for you to feel like he's supposed to be doing some shit, in the need for you to even think you need to know what he's even. I mean, you go to psychics to figure out what his energy is, but still at the end of the day, it ain't gonna help you none. Even if a psychic told you what the fuck was on his mind today about you, still don't mean nothing, because you still got analyzing to do. You still got to take the information you just got and roll with it and see what else you can get from it. Unless you're just going to pay someone to tell you some shit irrelevant time and time again. If you're going to throw anything at your masculine, it better be some wands, because throwing some swords at him at this point, and the Ten of Swords is the ultimate betrayal, too. Because that's exactly how you're going to take it. At this point, bruh, it's the year of union, right? It's November, right? If he's making any fucking progress at this point, if he's trying to communicate anything at this point, if he's trying to, hey, hear him out at this point, at least in November. Don't fuck your own blessing up. Once again, I give y'all to October. As far as triggers, it's him, his fault. I still see it in my comments. Till he gets on his shit, he needs to. No, you need to. You need to. You, player. Throwing that out there. Sprinkling on you like Salt Bay. Moving on. Gonna wrap this up. Got the Seven of Cups. Divine Feminine. You, yourself, not madness. Going to the future. And then check this out. The Ten of Swords, too. This is madness. This is you in regards to Divine Masculine's madness, bro. It'd be madness for you to throw the Ten of Swords. It'd be madness. And I didn't even do that yet. I skipped. Hold on. We got the Divine. No. This is you. This ain't madness. Sorry about that. I got the cards mixed up. This is what I just said, though. But this is you, Divine Feminine, in regards to the masculine, right? Now, the madness to this whole, at this point, it ain't your masculine fault. It's on you. Accountability. As far as you in regards to the masculine's madness to that, it's like you got to go with the flow. Once again, you can't force shit. You telling the world your masculine needs to get on this shit. Let's just say he heard you or seen your motherfucking message. You're forcing him to get on this shit. Like I said, until he wants to get on this shit, he's not gonna get on this shit. You can't force nobody to do nothing. So you got to go with the flow anyway. And as far as the clarification to going with the flow and shit, you got the Nine of Pentacles, Divine Feminine. You're at where you need to be at. Don't blow it. You at where you need to be at. Don't blow it by throwing 10 of Swords up to your masculine right now when you could just throw up a 10 of Wands. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I swear. That's how I fucked up I say I fucked up and, you know, created this rift for me and my twin to where we've been separated like since my birthday and shit. It's been a couple months since like July and shit. It came from me coming at him with a swords. Like I came at him with I came at my masculine with 10 of Wand tendencies. Like with a 10 of Wand, what do you call that shit? Not angle. Intentions. I came at him with 10 of Wand intentions. But it resulted in a 10 of Swords. I stabbed him in the back the way I came at him. Looking at it and analyzing it now. Like it was my birthday, right? This is his birthday month and shit at the end of the month. My birthday, he said he was going to take a nigga out. That was cool. But, say he was broke. Shit that day. So he made me pay for like the food, you know, going to the beach. Which is crazy because the day after, the same place we went to in the beach, like, is the day after where the fuck we was at, kicking it at, a fucking plane landed right on Lakeshore Drive and stopped right there at that place. Another sign of synchronicity. That happened a day after that. And the day after the day the plane landed there, that's when he stopped talking. July 27th. The day everything changed. And that was a sign the whole time, but I didn't see it then. That plane coming down was a sign. Like, this shit going down. Like, it's finna go down for a little bit. Like, and it's been like that. It's been down since that plane been down. You feel me? But like I said, it's how I came out. I shitted on him. I didn't think of the situation to where it would have been me in my situation. Let's just say it was his birthday. His shit on 30th. And I just happened to be broke. It'd have been fucked up on me. I'm a Leo too, so it would have ate me up a little bit more. He's good at holding his feelings. He ain't as emotional as me, so I know he wouldn't have felt probably how I would have felt, but who knows? He's my twin. I know he probably wanted to do more shit. I don't know what the fuck he was going through at the time. But like I say, last shit he told me, you know what I'm saying, was, you know, I had a good time, son. You know, see you later. I was drunk. And it was like, I was in my feelings that day about a lot of other shit, but I took it out on him. And I hit him, but he's a Sagittarius. So the way he talks to me, I just talk to him in the same manner. But like I say, some people can't handle their own medicine. I gave him an extra dose. It was just too much. 10 of Swords. Killed him. Killed him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm paying for it still. It's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, me analyzing it, yeah, it was on me. That rant, I could have said it. Maybe we'd still be cool. Maybe we'd still be on the same terms right now, which would be a good time to be on the same terms because the nigga coming up in the world. Don't throw this shit up when you could really throw up a 10 of Wands. It will save you a lot of time. Here it is. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 months. Because I chose to do some shit I could have. I didn't really have to do. I chose to take a tone with him I didn't really have to take. I could have been the bigger man and I said, shit, I thought I was the bigger man giving out that message. Nah. He's the bigger man handling me the way he had to handle. It's the way I want to handle him in the same situation. It's just like I said. You got to go through these experiences and learn from them. Shit has to happen for you to really get your experience off of them. And that's real. So moving on, Divine Feminine. Going to the future, you got 7 of Cups. Cup Chronicles being clarified by the 9 of Wands. Really looking deep inside yourself, getting to know your own cup, getting to know your own heart, getting to know your own mind, getting to know your own behavior, to really see where the wounds came from and what the wounds is really about. Me just saying that shit. Yeah, I'm hurt. It's a little wound, but at the end of the day, my wound on that is healed. Because like I said, the mentality that I have now, not the mentality that I had the day he pieced me up. Strength I got now and the strength I had when he kind of separated. But we always been in separation. We never really been in union. And like I say, our situation is so different. To me, union is just us being on the same page. Not like during a recognition phase. We was definitely on the same page during a recognition phase, but this is more so just a mutual understanding. So we ain't got to keep going back and forth. You know what it is with me. You know why I'm here. You know what the fuck our purpose is. You know what we supposed to be doing. All right, cool. That's all I need you to know. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, but I just want you to have that understanding. As long as we see eye to eye on that, we good. To me, that's union. Because we see eye to eye. He knows exactly what the fuck it is. I ain't got to do no explaining. I'm happy after that point. A mutual understanding. Madness, all that. Tower moment. Karma. It's King of Swords. Divine karma. Divine intervention. Or divine situation. Or God smack. Five of Pentacles is there. So I just take it as a God smack. How he gonna smack you? With tough love. So. And this is energies for the week. This is the energy of like, if you busy, feminine, you got shit to do, work to do, purpose to do, you're a little bit behind like me, knowing damn well you can get on your shit and can't lollygag and really, like I said, I thought about this today. Like if my twin called tomorrow, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, it's Thanksgiving, just want to check on you, see if you want to go out. I have to tell him no. You know I don't want to. It's like, fuck yeah, I'm inside hell, fucking yeah, nigga, I'm waiting on this call, nigga, let's go turn up. Nah. Like I say, I got readings to do. I got shit to catch up on. I got some 3 of Wands shit that really need my attention. Spending another day, I ain't wasting my day because I'm 2 of Wanding and shit. I'll really be jagging, like, not literally jagging off, but I really jag off the rest of my day by the time I get home. Because I'll be tired as fuck. Like, it was critical for me to do this. And try to knock out a couple of readings. But I'm going to keep it real. I probably won't until early in the morning. I don't work tomorrow, so I'm going to be up like 5 in the morning. Give people what they need. Because they got to get it. That's what I'm here for. And plus, he ain't going nowhere. He can catch his ass next holiday, next day. Doesn't matter. Like I say, this is not being in a rush to really, like handling it just like that. Actually, I got to work. Actually, I got plans. I'm going to be with my family. Actually, I have plans. I know he's going to call like this, but, you know, don't tell him, but in your head, them days of you dropping everything and running towards your masculine when he calls and shit, especially fresh out of separation, them days is over. You have to come at you correct. Like, come at you the right way. That's exactly what it is. So, what does the Divine Masculine want to tell you in the 4th and 5th dimension, Divine Feminine? 9 of Swords. He's stressing a little bit. What are you stressing on? Stressing about, boy. 2 of Pentacles. Seeing eye to eye with you. Once again, I think I said this in the last reading. He feels like this shit is too late. He feels like you're past the point of no return. He feels like my mom called too, right on time. It's like he's past the point of no return, and he doesn't really know where you guys stand. 1 second. Hey, Mom, I'm finishing up a reading. Give me like 2 seconds, all right? Stay on the phone. Hold on.
Okay. Call me back.
No. Hold on.
Oh.
All right, 1 sec. I was doing 2 more cards. 1 sec. What does the Divine Masculine's 4th and 5th dimensional self want to tell him? 8 of Swords. Let go of that self-imposed prison. Tony Braxton, straight. Let it go. Let it go. That's all. That's it. Tony Braxton, let it go. Bump that later after this video. He just needs to let something go. And that means it must be very important. Because it's it. Whatever that's been having this gate up, it's going to get let go. And what is the universe going to let you know? Let it go. 4 of Pentacles. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? He's, like I say, he's letting it go. Damn, where that let it go card at? Boom. He's letting this down. He's letting this go. You might as well do the same thing. That's the message I got. Hope I can be of some assistance. It's your boy D.Boom. And holla at my OG. Stay tuned. All right? Deuces.